Good morning. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Today is October, let me check that real quickly. It is October 23rd. It's a Thursday. Randomly, I'm doing my long run on a Thursday. Just kind of works out with my schedule, so that's what I'm deciding to do today. It's a beautiful day. Look, it's definitely quite cloudy right now, although I do feel like I see the sun peeking out on some corners. There it is over there. So I feel like it's gonna open up soon, hopefully. But it's a nice chill morning. Super excited to go start running. I'm here in Sunol Regional Park. I'm gonna do like a nice loop over here, and then I'm gonna run on the Loney Wilderness Trail towards Mission Peak. And then I think I'm gonna go up to Mission Peak that way, so kind of like backwards way, and then come back down Mission Peak and back here into Sunol. Looking to do somewhere around 20-ish miles, but we'll see. My 50K is coming up real soon. That's on November 8th, so almost there. So today will be like my last longer run before then. Just because, you know, it's coming up. I definitely don't need many longer days under me. I'm not going to gain a lot for my training at this point, but just want to make sure I have one nice long run under my belt. Pretty close to the race since we're basically almost 2 weeks out. So I've got a little gel assortment with me here. Been really loving these Go gels, but you know, I got my go-to goos here. I will be bringing my vest, which I've got 2 bottles in, one with carb fuel mix and then one just plain water. So that'll be with me, kind of simulating what I would be most likely wearing for my race. So, and just a good amount of gels so that I'm still practicing getting those down. Even though I feel like I've nailed it down, I just want to get them down even if I feel like I don't need them. Today I am bringing out the Cloudultra Pros. This will be my 3rd run in them, but my first long run. So this will be like a real test for me to see if it's really the shoe I want to take to my race, or if I just want to stick with something that's worked really well for me, which has been like my Ultras. I've raced the Broken Arrow Sky Race and my Mont Blanc Speeds, so these I know can work if I'm feeling like the ons aren't gonna do it for me. I love the shoe. Feels super great. I did a workout in them earlier last week and they felt really good. Dude, they feel pretty fast. That was on like some pretty light trails though, just kind of gravelly road type of trails, fire roads basically. So my first run, which I did that review, if you guys saw my last video, I like destroyed my ankle, like rolled it super bad. Ankle's still a little bit sore even from that still, so really hoping that these feel okay even when I'm on some technical trails, so I'll be testing that today. Yeah, so like I was saying, I definitely messed up my ankle pretty bad just on my first go in these, which was kind of a bummer, because that was definitely one of the reasons why I've just stuck with Ultras and kind of strayed away from other trail shoes, because the Ultras just tend to be really a wider base and just, you know, 0 drop in most of their shoes, so inherently that's just more stable. So kind of always scared me to go for something higher stack, and this is like a 6mm drop. So I was like really worried that I might have some ankle issues. So when I rolled my ankle pretty bad my first run, I was like, damn, that kind of sucks. Just dropped 260 on a shoe, and I feel like it might not work for me just because it's a little unstable. I didn't totally lose hope in the shoe. Like I said, I did that workout last week and felt really good. Of course, I wasn't really on anything too technical, so there wasn't really any chance I could roll my ankle, but it felt fine. So this will be the next test, and I'm really hoping that I'll be okay, that I don't roll my ankle again, of course. So since I rolled my ankle, I've been rehabbing that. I'm trying to get that better, how to cut down my mileage again. It's just like kind of let that heal. Streak's still going strong though. I have not broken my run streak. I'm like somewhere around 170 something now, I think, which I'm pretty excited about. But anyways, really just hoping that these work out for me. What I have done though is I've been using insoles a lot. This one's from Curex, and it's their dynamic insole in like a higher profile. And so with this, even this, though this is a super shoe, it still has a sock liner that I can remove. Like in a lot of road racing super shoes, usually I feel like you can't take out the insole. It's just like glued down because it's like super thin or something. This one I can take out, which is really nice. So I take that sock liner out and then I put in this insole. And the reason I use it is because I have some really high arches, and my left arch is very rigid, meaning it like holds its shape and it doesn't move very much. And then my right arch is super flexible, meaning it's like flattening out or bottoming out. And so that's why I get these really bad kind of blisters under my foot, under my arch basically. In a lot of shoes that are, say, like pretty narrow or kind of, definitely mostly in like race shoes, they just tend to have a snugger fit, like not as wide as the toe box. I tend to start hitting like the bottom of the shoe more for some reason. And so with the insole, it's just been like filling in that space that my arch has, and I feel like it's been reducing that friction underneath my foot. So that's been working well with me, and I've been using the insoles in almost like all of my shoes now, all my running shoes, and even just shoes I wear from day to day. So I ran in these ons with the insoles in my workout that I did, and then now I'm gonna try it again in my longer run. I'm just hoping that I don't have any problems, because if I do start feeling anything under my arch and feel like I'm gonna have any sorts of blistering, I definitely know that maybe this just isn't the shoe for me, and I wouldn't want to take it on a race that's over 30 miles. So this is a true test, and I'm hoping that it's long enough to, you know, be able to truly test if I'm gonna have any issues or not. And if I feel like there is, I'm just gonna stick with what has worked and, you know, not change anything. I've been trying to go away from zero drop shoes because I've been having some Achilles issues and just really tight calves, I think, from running in the ultras so much, since all of the ultra model trail shoes that I have are all zero drop. So I've been trying to run in shoes a bit higher drop so that I could alleviate some of that Achilles strain and just like calf tightness, which I think that's been helping a lot. Although when it comes to trail shoes, I feel like when there's the higher drop in a trail shoe, you know, it's a little bit unstable. And then I had an ankle issue, and I'm like, really just hoping that something works for me. Oh, and by the way, what y'all think about this hat from Sprints? Got my little Halloween spirit going. I got this hat from Fleet Feet, so they got the Halloween spirit hats. I'm loving it. And yeah, all right, y'all, come along with me for my long run. We're gonna get started right about now. All right, finishing at my first bit of some single track trails on the Canyon View Trail. I'm about to hop onto like a fire road over here, start heading back. 1 3/4 miles for that section. So feeling good. Shoes are feeling great. They're super energetic, super springy. They have their speed board, which is like a nylon plate, so it's forked. So great for trails because of that separation in the plate. And not so stiff and so rigid like a carbon fiber plate, so it just feels super comfy. I feel like I can put so many miles in this shoe, which is, well, that's what it's designed for. Anyways, gonna be popping my first gel, doing a salted watermelon goo. This is one of, if not my favorite flavors from goo. So let's pop that. Gel one going down about 15 minutes in. I'm on the Lonely Wilderness Trail now, working my way up all the way to Mission Peak from Sunol. So I think I got about like 4 to 5 miles of this, and then on the way back should be almost pretty much all downhill, some rolling hills, but it'll be a lot of fun on the way back. It's fun right now too, but this is definitely the hard part. Just gotta keep my head down, watch the miles tick away, and not forget to look around and take a peek at this beautiful view that I have right next to me. So, yep, just soaking in the beautiful sights of nature, and also getting destroyed on this climb, but it feels good. Feels really good. Just about to hit 5 miles at 41 minutes and 30 seconds. So moving along nicely. Let's keep it moving. Gel number 2 going down to hatch. This one's the Go Gel. Let's get it down. That's my second gel at about 45 minutes. So yeah, gonna get it down. Got 2 more to take for the rest of the run. So 4 is my total that I'm wanting to consume, plus my hydration mix. So getting some good calories in me. Really trying to practice making sure I'm getting enough fuel for my training and especially for my races. So let's get it. All right, just under 7 miles currently at 1 hour and 5 minutes. As you can see right up there, we got Mission Peak in the midst. About to be up there pretty soon. About to be hopping off the Wilderness Trail, getting up to the top of the peak, and then most likely I'll just be going all the way back the way that I came. So feeling good. Really, really nice day. I'm really glad the sun came out and the clouds went away. Loving the shoes currently. They're feeling great. But yeah, let's finish this off. Let's get to the top of the peak and start jamming back. Above the clouds. Made it to the top of Mission Peak. Gonna keep on moving, make my way back. But we made it to the high point. Oh, it's a beauty. Look at that blanket of clouds. Wowza. Just about to hit 9 miles at 1 hour and 27 minutes. I'm thinking of staying along this ridge for a bit and then coming back down that ridge and then going back on that Lonely Wilderness Trail back into Sunol. So yeah, might as well run in the clouds while I can. Gel 3 going down. This time we got another goo, tri-berry flavor. I'm at 1 hour and 30 minutes, so 3rd gel down. I'll be taking the 4th in probably another 30 minutes. All right, let's keep going. Pretty nice view, I must say. Decided to go all the way to Monument Peak, which is not far from Mission Peak. So nice second little summit spot. Currently at a little over 11 miles at 1 hour and 47 minutes. So now I'll start heading back to Sunol, but figured I might as well come up here too. And man, you can see all the way across the bay there over this blanket of clouds right now. Man, it's so cool to be up above the clouds. Woo! All right, not gonna stop for long, just gonna start going back now. So most of the way back down is downhill, so probably can get some quicker miles in now. Yeah, let's do it. On the way back on the Lonely Wilderness Trail. Almost back. Should be about 4 more miles until I get back to my car around there. So looks like I'll be ending up a little bit under 20, but I think I'm okay with that. I feel like I just don't want to push it too much and risk anything this close to the race. So kind of happy with what I've accomplished. We just get to enjoy this way back, and it's pretty much all downhill, so let's go. Currently at 17.3 miles at 2 hours and 33 minutes total time. Almost back into the parking lot of Sunol. Just in the last descent on this nice single track, very pretty trail. But man, overall this run's been so much fun. Really been enjoying it out here. Really had the trails to myself for the most part, which is nice. I mean, it is midweek in the morning. A lot of people are working. I happen to have the day off, so it's been super nice. Really been enjoying and blessed with this beautiful weather. You know, at the end of October, been having some rain, but we had some nice dry days, so it's been good. And the run in the new shoes have been great. Don't have any discomfort under my foot. Don't feel like I've got any blisters anywhere. The only notable thing is that I do feel my toes, and more so on my right foot, kind of hitting the front of the shoe here and there. That's been a little uncomfortable, but not like the worst thing ever. And I did go up like a half size from my usual size, so I do feel like I have enough space, and I definitely wouldn't go any bigger, but that's at least just one thing I've been noticing. Other than that, it's all been positive really, and I feel like this really just might end up being the shoe I take to race day, just because I just feel great. Super lightweight, I feel quick. Felt like they did really well in the downhills as well as the climbing, so yeah, overall super happy. But yeah, let's finish this last mile and get it done. Okay, made it back to the car. Taking a look at my total mileage. Looks like I did 17.88 miles at an 8:50 average pace with a total time of 2 hours, 37 minutes, and 48 seconds. Total elevation climbed is 5,200 feet, and I descended 5,384. So a little bit more descending, but a great amount of climbing, which I feel like was really good to do at this point of my training. Little more than 2 weeks till my race, so great confidence builder here, knowing that I've still got some great strength in my legs, kind of despite my decrease in volume from my Achilles issue and then my ankle issue. So glad I'm able to build back a little bit leading up to the race. Ended up feeling really happy with the shoes, so super stoked about that, because I was a little bit worried, to be honest, but honestly all was well. Didn't have any issues, no ankle rolls. I mean, I do still have some slight ankle soreness just from the initial roll about 2 weeks ago, so but feeling strong once again, which is really awesome. And like I said earlier, just no issues right under my arch here. Looks like the insoles really helped with that, so super stoked. But yeah, thanks for coming along and joining me on my long run today. Hope you all have a great rest of your week, and just enjoy whatever day it is for you today, whether it's the evening, the morning, the night. Just enjoy the rest of your time of your day and crush it. You guys are awesome. Keep doing what you love. Never stop following after your passion. Be you, be yourself, be true to yourself, and stay awesome. Peace, guys.